Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 43 of our Supersize Your Business annual challenge. Today, I'm going to put down my coffee and talk about a couple of things. We're going through the SOAP framework. And so, in the SOAP framework, yesterday we brainstormed options. Remember, 10-3-1 tool? We brainstormed at least 10 things that can help us fill the gap between where we are and where we want to be. And I'm hoping you picked a confidence thing. I picked confidence in actually using the strategy and having a strategy personally that fits for me with respect to direct messaging. Let people know, hey, I'm doing this thing. I would love to have you join me in it. And be detached from the outcome, not care. Know that I'm offering them a gift, and that if they accept it, if the timing is right for them, great. If they don't, that's great too, because I'm not everybody's cup of tea. It's okay. They're not all mine either. So today, we're going to use what I call the head, heart, and intuition tool to brainstorm at least 3 alternatives or 3 of the options that we looked at yesterday and say, okay, which one of these do I want to take action on? Now, if you know what you want to take action on, just do it. Don't spend time using a tool. Like I already took action on mine yesterday and brought it up in a coaching with my coach and with a mastermind group that I'm a part of. And I said, okay, hey, how do I get over this feeling that direct messaging people is wrong and chatting with them is wrong? Because that's how we build relationships when we're remote and not by one another, right? So we went through that. But if I hadn't done that yet, I would do this and use this tool, head, heart, intuition. I would look at the 3 options that appeal to me the most. So I'm looking at the best of the best right now from my list of 10. And I'm asking myself, how do I feel and how do I rate them on a scale of 1 to 3 or how many ever options I'm analyzing? The highest number going to the thing I feel most aligned with, most magnetized to, most like I'm wanting to do it. Because if I pick something that I want to do, even if it isn't the absolute best option according to other people, and I take action on it, guess what? I'm light years ahead of 98% of the population that will think about something and then forget about what they were thinking about before they ever even have a chance to take action. All right, so what are we doing today? We are taking one action today to help us fill the gap between where we are and where we want to be. And mine happens to be with direct messaging. I'm not sure what yours is going to be. And actually, I took an action yesterday, so I'm just going to do more of it today. And I did another thing too last night that I think helped, that I used. I don't know if anybody else does this, but has a spiritual, not spiritual, but I'm not going to even talk about it. Board of advisors, board of directors. Do you have one? I do, and I use it. And that's what I did yesterday too. Okay. So our topic today is surround yourself with blank to help you grow, build, and supersize your business. Now, I say believers, people that believe and have faith in your business and want to see you win and grow and be successful. Why? Because some motivational speaker on some stage somewhere at some time in the past said, you are the summation or the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. I would say outside of that, the 5 things you pay attention to, the 5 places you get information. If you're on X or Facebook or one of these social media platforms all the time, excuse me, I do have a bit of a cold. Chances are you are being exposed to a whole bunch of negative stuff that is not helping you build and grow and supersize your business. That's what I love about the school platform. There aren't ads, number one, so I'm not being inundated with marketing and sales messages, which just feels lighter and better. And because we're building real communities there. I'm building the Supersize Your Business community, and I'll probably build a couple more because you know me, I can't just do one thing. But for right now, I'm starting with one. And I would love if you would join me there. That's where the annual challenge is going to live. I've created a dashboard, which I just have to go back and put January into the dashboard. Because when I created it, it was already February, and so I'd already produced the January content. So I have to go back and find a way to link that to the dashboard in a meaningful way, which is easy to do. I just will share the tools and things that I've done. Now, I will probably have Claude AI create the graphics for the tools that I've used so that I'm not just sharing my hand-drawn, written backwards graphics going forward and in that community. So with respect to this topic, and obviously you can tell I'm a little bit sarcastic about the whoever and wherever it came from, but there's so many things like that in our world and in our environment. If we don't remember to turn on our think for ourselves knob and put on the filter of, well, just like any other thing we believe, Is it true? Is it 100% true? Is it always true? Is it even true for me? Is it even mine? A lot of times, no. We just heard something somewhere and then we just start regurgitating and repeating it. I contend we ought not do that. At least I ought not. I should not do that. It's why I've cut myself off from a lot of different platforms and things I used to participate in, because I know they're not good for me. I still have one. I'm working on it. I'll get rid of that by the end of this week. I've already decided. All right. So you can see that I love sharing stuff and how I do it. This is how I actually do the annual challenge this year. I write it out, okay, what's the topic we're going to talk about today? What day is it? The numbers, so I can track things. And then I have action item, and our action item today is going to be to think about the people in your circle right now that are high performers, and high performers in your community, in your business, in your life, etc. And how much time and energy do you spend around them, and how much on a scale of 1 to 10 do they support and help you? They might not even know about you. You might have a guru or a coach or a mentor that you do online, and they might see some interactions with you, but they probably don't even actually know you, but they can still be a mentor or coach or one of your high performance contacts or people, because you aspire to be like them in some way, shape, or form. I think I'm just going to hang on to my coffee. And so I want you to reach out to one of those people today, somebody that's influenced you. Maybe it's Gary Vee. Maybe it's Elon Musk. Maybe it's Donald Trump. Maybe it's Russell Brunson. Maybe it's Steve Larson. I could make a list of hundreds, if not thousands, of people that I have listened to and gained a positive perspective, a changed way of looking at something that I was looking at through small judgmental eyes. Yes, we all do that. I still do too. But rate them on a scale of 1 to 10, and then pick one of those people as your action item today, and just drop them an appreciation comment or note or whatever feels right to you. And then just share in the comments below, done, I did this. If you would like to be a part of our school community, it is currently free. Just ask. Just put school in the comments below, and I will send you the link to that. It's turning out to be a pretty awesome little group, and we're still forming and still figuring it out, because I think it'll morph and change over time what we want to create, do, be, and have in there. I also just started pinning a member spotlight and having them share something that I know is of incredible value and might be of value to the people in the community. It's not salesy, it's not promotional. It's just, hey, this is what it was Avril Beckford this week. This is what Avril does. And I know if you're a leader and you want to grow in any way, reading is the way to do it. And she has a way of reading that is so powerful, I can't not share it, if that makes sense. So what else we got going? Confidence is contagious. Confidence is, it's like anything else that we want. It's a skill that we develop, and it will gain momentum. The more we acknowledge and notice and pay attention to how we feel when we're being confident, the more we can replicate that behavior in different situations. And if you can acquire that skill to be confident in any situation, any circumstance, you have a huge competitive advantage over other people that just can't muster that up or have not made it a priority to develop this as a skill. So, who builds you up? Who brings you down? What would your life be like if you changed the people that you listen to, the things that you listen to, what you're feeding your brain, which is part of why I wanted to share Avril. If you are feeding your brain good things that help you solve problems and make your business better, that's a huge win. Because I guarantee the vast majority of your competition these days is just out asking ChatGPT or Claude or Grok or any one of the other AIs, and then just spitting out and regurgitating whatever AI creates for them. I don't know about you, but I've gotten to the point where I can read something and I know within like 3 seconds if it's AI or not, and if I'm going to spend any energy reading it, because I know it's filtered through so many bizarre things that have nothing to do with us or me or our community or what we're trying to create in the world, that I just will scroll past it and not read it at all. All right, if I can help you anyway, ask. Otherwise, our action item today, what's your A? What's your action you're going to take today? And then reach out to one person and just be grateful and thank them for something real. And just do it, because we're all human. We all need to hear if we're doing something that positively impacts other people, because most people will never tell us. All right, have an awesome day. And of course, see you tomorrow. Bye.